Hey, I thought I'd show you a little situation I had come up. I had, I better share my screen. Let's see, share my screen. Yeah. Okay, make sure I share my screen here for you. I use HitFilm when I put videos together, and I had copied in a file, and I'm getting this little error symbol. So when I actually try it, it's like, okay, why am I getting an error? Something wrong with the file. So I bring it up, and when it starts to play, I get this: to play this video, you need a new codecs. And they want me to pay 99 cents for the HEVC extension. So I'm trying to look at what's going on. I said I didn't want to do that because I just created, lots of videos with my phone. And I went out to a look at for different programs that I could use to run a conversion for it. And I found this one here. And what I was able to do was take this file and then bring it onto here and then convert. And then, of course, I need to select the MP4. And it went through and it converted the file. I already did that. So I'm going to cancel that just to show you. And that's HC or NCH software license. And I thought I had a copy of it, but you can search for that. It's a Windows PC application. So, cancel, abort anyway. So now, then what that did was that created another file. And that created the original one. Started out, I had 3 different files in this video: 59 meg, 59, or it was changed it to 98. And here's the sizes, from 105, 195 to 217 to 277. So then I went out and found another program, and that one is freeconvert.com/video-compressor. And that one looks like this. And what you'll do is you'll copy a file into here. So if you go into here, you can see choose file. And all I did was I just dropped one of these files in here and then make sure it's MP4 and then compress it now. So what that did was that created a little smaller file. If you look down here, originally it started out at 59. Then after I converted it to get rid of that, it took it to here. Now, if I try and run this, it runs just fine. So as I try and bring this up, it starts playing the video. So I was like, okay, I want it a little smaller. And that's where I got that conversion program, or that compression program. So then I did all that, created my video, combining them all in HitFilm. And then I ended up with a file. Let me see if I can, I don't know why this is, I don't have a search tool here. Why is it showing that? So I've got my search bar on here for somehow. So anyway, there we go. So I created a file, and here's what it was. The part 1 large, it was a 332 meg file. And then I went through that compression program and it dropped it down to 194. Then I said, oh, let me try it again. And I'll drop it down here again. It took it to 114, and I run it through it again and took it down to 66. So now when you bring this file up, it starts right away. Where if you look at the original or the longer one, bring that same one up, it starts pretty quick because it's already queued up in my thing. So you look at creating a smaller file size so it loads quicker. So I found that one. Let me see if I can bring in here is the software that I looked at, the nchsoftware.com/software. That's where I found it from that site. And then let me bring over one of the conversion ones again so you can notice. Here is the link to that. I'll put links in the description so you can go out and find them. But those are free tools, and I thought that was pretty cool that you could do that. And sometimes you just don't know why it did the weird thing of needing that extension. I've created many programs with my phone, and all I did was copy it from my phone to the PC in a directory and then rename it, because it gives, when you create them, it just gives you some weird number that don't really tell you what it is. So I just want to tag them so that I have the name of them, and I want to combine them and then shrunk them down even more. I think that was pretty interesting how you could run it through a compression program and then run the compressed file it again and keep smaller and smaller and smaller. So that's quite a savings when you can take a file that is started out at 333 meg and drop it down to 66 meg. So, or 66K as opposed to 333K. So it's quite a savings. So that might be one way you can speed up our loads, because after all, you want them to load as quick as you can, especially when you get on a mobile device, because some of those are really slow. I know a lot of applications, when I go out certain places, they're constantly loading all these advertisements, and sometimes I just say, yeah, I'm not going to waste my time. It's taking too long to read this story. So I just want to cover that with you a little bit here, and I'll put links to those two programs in here in the description, so anybody interested can go find those and maybe save you a little, having to buy some other programs that you don't need, and make your files smaller.